Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some exciting Barbie news to talk about. From our first look at the new Wicked for Good Glinda doll, teasers for the Doctor Who dolls, new Harry Potter dolls, information for the Disney Zombies 4 dolls, more real-life pictures of the Disney Descendants anniversary dolls, and more, so stay tuned to subscribe and let's get into it. Starting off, we have our first look here at the second Ken Couture doll, dropping on June 2nd for members only, and then the next day for the general public, priced at around $100 US. Now, the first doll in this collection came out last year. He had the model Muse body, the cam face sculpt, and also had a blue suit. The second doll seems to carry on the trend of wearing a mostly blue outfit. Maybe this is because, you know, as Barbie is synonymous with pink, perhaps they want to also do the same effect for Ken being synonymous with blue. Maybe that will be the theme overall for this Ken Couture, you know, collection as a whole. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. For now, we just have these teasers. We can see he's wearing a suit of some sorts with the same exact K for Ken pendant necklace like the other doll had. But here, instead of a puffer coat, he has a kind of like vinyl trench coat looking jacket on. And then underneath with the suit, we do see that it has kind of like a tie-dye gradient pattern going on in the middle. So that looks very interesting. We can see a zoom in of the watch as well, and it seems from the skin tone that he's gonna have a deeper skin tone, so that's interesting. Also, in some shots you can kind of see that there's like a beard detail on his chin. It's hard to see here, but I did see it on one of these pictures. So interesting. Maybe he has a painted on beard. That would definitely be very cool and added detail for sure. But yeah, we don't really have much else to go on about, just that he's wearing a blue, deeper skin tone. Maybe he will also have a model Muse body sculpt or a different one. The suit looks more interesting to me than the first release, definitely, just because the colors, the cut, the trench coat also being like a vinyl like raincoat looks interesting. But let's see. I hope he looks really interesting and just different enough from the first release. But what do you think, and did you get the first one? Next up, we had our first look here at the new Doctor Who dolls of the Doctor and Ruby Sunday, releasing on May 23rd. Wait, that's today. So I guess depending on when you're watching this, they have already been revealed / released, or at least released early on Mattel Creations. They will also have a bigger drop on, you know, retailers, so that's very good. They will be priced at $55 US each, so that is a similar price point to what we had with the Ted Lasso dolls and also like the Batman dolls for Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. So, you know, these price points, yes, they're high, but you know, it's an IP thing, so of course it's gonna be higher because of that. But yeah, I don't watch the show, so I can't tell you like, oh, if it looks good. But I mean, these teasers really just show us the close-up of half of the face, which from what I can see here does look very accurate to the actors portraying the characters, so the resemblance definitely is there. And I want to say they even had new face sculpts made for these two dolls. Very exciting. Maybe the outfits will look also really cool and inspired by these posters here. But do you watch the show or not? And yeah, $55, are you getting them or not? Next up, we have our first look here at the new Harry Potter dolls. I'm assuming these are going to be considered the budget dolls. As we can see here for Hermione, she does not have any knee articulation anymore. Now, this is a downgrade from the first releases of these Harry Potter dolls, because back then, you know, they did have knee joints. So this is definitely not as good. Also, the skirt quality is worse, and I don't know why, but I think the face sculpt also looks worse for Hermione, or just the way that they did the hair. I think overall these dolls look kind of worse in quality than, again, the first batch of budget Harry Potter dolls by Mattel. So yay. I don't kind of sucks, but you know, again, these are budget dolls, so hopefully if they're relaunching the whole, you know, Harry Potter doll series for Mattel, they're gonna also have some more deluxe collector friendly releases that are more higher in quality. Like it would be awesome if they really did some other themes again, like the Yule Ball, you know, that was released a while ago, and I think if they did that series again, that would be really cool. But yeah, Harry Potter dolls, what do you think? I think they just, yeah, they don't look as good as the originals, unfortunately. Next up, by DRMS Reputation, we have a picture here of the new Disney Descendants Anniversary Mal doll in box, and yeah, she looks great. It's just a clearer picture. I think the hair really is what I don't like. The face sculpt, you know, does resemble the actress, and the face screening, you know, is 50-50. It really depends on which one you get, because I have seen face screenings that are applied well and some that are applied wonky. So definitely when you get the chance to get these in person, because it does seem like the quality control is not the best for these new Disney Descendants Anniversary dolls from Mattel. Now we also have some more pictures by Monsters Toy Studio here of the actual dolls on box, both Evie and Mal. And wow, I guess if you wash the hair out for Mal, it will look much better, and also maybe if you give it a little cut. But yeah, I guess, you know, you can see here like the actual resemblance is there, like the face sculpt at least is done very well for both dolls. The outfits both have good enough details. You know, most of the details are printed on, but still, at least the jacket, it seems to be removable for Mal, and you know, as same for Evie, and then they do have like a top underneath. I'm not sure for Mal, but I do believe, yes, she will have a top underneath, and also the pants, obviously. So you know, they do have like 3 outfit pieces basically each. That's kind of cool, and yeah, I think they look cute, definitely. I just hope they're not too expensive, and I hope they get officially revealed and released very soon, because I mean, we keep getting new pictures of them in unboxed and real life pictures, so it's kind of like strange how, you know, they're still not like officially like announced or whatever. Like we still have yet to see actual stock photos, like more drop for these 2 dolls. Like by now we only have a couple of stock photos, so very interesting. But yeah, I guess when is the Disney Descendants Anniversary, like when is that date? Because I guess that's when they are going to release these 2 dolls like officially, or yeah, I don't know, maybe not. Who knows. Speaking of Disney, we do have some updates on the new Disney Zombies 4 dolls as well. Dawn of the Vampires. Yeah, I watched these movies way back when they initially released, and I do think like for the 3rd movie Mattel had some dolls made, I think, right? So that's really exciting. And now for the 4th movie, we're also getting some new dolls based on some of the reoccurring characters and also some of the, you know, new characters. So let's see here. It says estimated release date is June 28th. I believe the movie is also coming out in June on Disney Plus, so very exciting. And this information was shared by this Disney Channel HQ. So we have a Nova Fashion Core doll, $24.99. Addison Fashion Core doll, same price point. Zed Fashion Core doll, also same price point. Willa Fashion Core doll, same price point. And also Victor Fashion Core doll, same price point as well. And then we're getting a Nova Singing doll for $29.99, and also Victor Singing doll for $29.99. So this is not officially confirmed, but you know, based on the rumors and leaks, this is the information we have so far. So we're getting basically 4 core dolls and 2 singing dolls for Nova Victor. Who are Nova Victor? Are those the 2 vampire characters from the 4th movie? I guess so, because I don't recognize those names. Nova Victor, I don't. Addison is the main girl, right? The cheerleader. Zed is the zombie. Willa is the werewolf, right? And so Nova Victor, yes, I think those are the new characters who are vampires. Spoilers. But yeah, the trailer looked really cool for this movie, and I definitely want to get maybe some of these dolls. I never got the Mattel dolls for the 3rd movie. They just didn't look like really nice in quality, you know, honestly. So let's hope that these look better than the 3rd movie dolls. Yeah, okay, correction, actually. So Mattel made dolls for the 1st and 2nd movies, but then for the 3rd movie, that's when Hasbro actually made the dolls, and that's why I remember them not being so good, because it's Hasbro who made them. And you know, historically, Hasbro has been known when they get an IP license for dolls, that they make the heads way too big, and some of the proportions can come off as more cartoonish than usually what Mattel would do. So that's why the Mattel version of the dolls actually not too bad. Addison, like her little cheerleader look, actually really cute. Like I wish I had gotten her, because really cute. And I just checked on Amazon. She's like way more expensive now because it has been a couple years since those dolls released. And the last ones that released were by Hasbro, and again, those don't look as good. But yeah, hopefully these fourth movie dolls will look comparable to the previous ones by Mattel. So yeah. Next up, we have our first look here at the new Barbie fashion jeans inspired 2-pack based on the original dolls released back in 1981. Here in this 2-pack, we have Barbie and Ken, and they have the 5 points of articulation. And as you can see from the little, a picture in a corner, they are, inspired by the original dolls that were separately sold. And notably as well here, there is no Millie. There's no blonde Millie here. It's a brunette instead, which I don't mind because her face grading actually looks really nice. I'm just worried that it's going to be very pixelated because this is a, Playline budget release. Yeah, so I hope the pants are actual, jean denim material, because if they're not even jean or denim material, then like what's the point if it's basically like saying like it's fake advertisement, because like it's not even a real denim, like what the heck. But let's hope they are good quality, the pants, and because I do like the little pink belt for Barbie's pants, and she's also wearing some boots. The ponytail is fine, and like I mentioned, they are on the budget articulation, so only 5 points, unfortunately. The price point, we don't really know. Releasing probably sometime June, summer time. Hopefully they're not too expensive, because I don't think these two would be more worth than like $30 US, basically paying 15 each, which is the normal price point for a fashionista, right? So that would be realistic, $30 for these two. Hopefully not more, because then it would be kind of like really not worth it, because again, they're really cheap, like they are on the cheap bodies, they don't have a lot of movement, and the shirts at least look nice, like the Barbie and Ken logos are not prints, like they seem to be actual, like in the fabric, so it's not like an applique, it's not like a heat applied applique, like it's at least it's like really in there, and it's not like gonna come off like it's a sticker. That's a nice detail, right? So I'm really trying to find positives here. It just really shows you whenever they do like recreations or inspired new releases of based on older versions of the dolls released back in like 1980s, 1990s, whatever, you can really tell the difference in quality is just no longer the same, and it will not be the same, because it cannot go back to the same. Things have changed, time moves on, things change, and that's what happens with life. But yeah, oh my god, philosophical here. What do you think? Next up, we also have a brand new Barbie collection here called Barbie Twinning Looks, which is basically the gimmick is that each doll is matching their pet that is included. So as a gimmick, this has been done before with Barbie Glam and Groom. Way back in also like 19 something, like I think 1990s, like at the very end they released that line, and it also included like Barbie, it included Barbie, Christy, and Teresa in really fabulous outfits, and they each included their own pet that had actual rooted hair, and you could even pose them. And I'm pretty sure it's based on that original line, because obviously here they're all 4 dolls. Right now we only have many stock photos for 2 of these dolls, the blue one and the pink one, but there are 4 in total, and all 4 are matching their pets respectively. So not just in color, but also in like prints, patterns, themes, and also accessories, and like hats and jewelry. So I think as a idea, as a concept, this is really cute. Like it is kind of cute. Like it is really cute. Like they're twinning. Like they're actually twinning. They're matching. Like it's adorable. The only thing would make this even better is that if the dogs had actual like hair like the previous ones, because actually the prototypes that leaked of these same dolls, the dogs that were in those prototypes next to the dolls actually had rooted hair, and I'm not sure why or what happened, and they got rid of those dog prototypes with the actual hair, and now these dogs don't have their hair anymore. I think if they had kept the hair with the dogs, like that would have been a slam dunk. like, wow, you know, that would have been really amazing, because the actual designs of the outfits here are not too bad. They all, again, they have color themes matching the dogs. There's a certain pattern for each character. And I like how, again, like there's berets for both, you know, the dog and a doll, like it, and like the pearl jewelry, like it's all matching. It's really fun and it's really cute. I think, again, if they had just kept the original dog you know, prototypes where they had actual hair, like that would have been, oh, so good. It would have been so good. Maybe it would have been too good, and Mattel knew that, so they made it less exciting with these actual plastic chunks of plastic. You know what I mean? Because, you know, now the dogs are now no longer interesting. They move with the legs, I believe, so that's at least something, but, you know, still, like, there's no hair. I think if they had at least kept the hair rooted with all these dogs, right? Maybe it was too expensive to do it that way, right? Maybe that's probably why. But still, like, that would have been so cute. Can you imagine, like, all the dogs having hair and the actual dolls? Like, also they had wrist articulation in the actual prototypes, and they don't have that joint anymore, unfortunately. Just imagine if they had kept the wrist movement and also the dogs had hair. It would have been really, like, wow, like really a decent, like, strong lineup, because the actual outfits are cute. They're really simple, but they're really good because they are simple. Like, the prints do the work, and the color is just, you know, it's just good. It's simple, but it works. So I just, you know, it kind of sucks because, like, this could have been a really cool line, but then they had to go and remove the hair from the dogs, and they had to remove the, you know, wrist joint, and, you know, just make it less exciting, basically. But I still think they're really cute. It's a cute gimmick, and for sure, maybe on sale, like, it will be worth it, because I think these are going to cost, like, probably around $30, because, you know, you are getting a doll that has articulation. It's not the fashionista body, you know, and you are also including they're also including a lot of accessories and a pet that can move at the legs, I believe, right? So and the actual pet does have at least some fabric clothing, like a bandana, a scarf, a onesie, etc. So that is really cute, at least that we do get those the details for the pets, even if they don't have the hair. So you are getting a lot of stuff here, so I can't imagine them not selling these dolls for less than $30, because it, you know, just, again, in economy right now, that's what makes sense here. But I think my favorite is the blue one. Millie, actually, like, her outfit in pink looks amazing. I just wish it had been the Odile face sculpt, because then, ooh, that would have been actually too good. Just imagine the Odile face sculpt here on the pink outfit. Oof, girl. But yeah, the red and purple one also look really good, but we just don't have more stock photos of those two as of right now. But which one's your favorite, and what do you think of this overall still really good line? Barbie twinning. It's really cute. And lastly, most excitingly, yes, we have our first look here at the new Wicked for Good Glinda doll in her brand new blue ball gown dress here, shared by ruhamsdollrace on Instagram, Twitter. And yeah, you know, I think with the release of the first Wicked movie dolls, we kind of understood what Mattel was able to achieve quality-wise, with, you know, Glinda's pink bubble gown having shower curtain a feel, you know, like her gown basically feels like a shower curtain, right? Like it's very crinkly, you know, very, you know, like it's not the best quality, but it holds the shape. It kind of looks like the silhouette of the dress in the movie, so it's whatever, it's fine. It's we got over it, right? And when those dolls released, we kind of got worried about the second movie dolls. And now that we have our first look here at the Glinda doll in her main outfit, you know, in her main dress outfit from the movie, you know, yeah, it's justified that, you know, that we were worried, because, you know, at least it's better, because I do have to say it's better, because the shower curtain material, not here. There's no shower curtain skirt here. The skirt fabric looks at least soft. It does look sheer. I do wonder, like, what if if what I'm seeing here, like, underneath the skirt, is that her leg peeking through? Like, is that material really that sheer? I'm not sure. It might just be like the reflection of the light, and also just in combination of the color scheme, the gradient that's going on the actual skirt. Because I hope that's not her leg, because if it is her leg, then wow, this fabric is really sheer. There's like there's like 2 layers only, if only 2 layers. There might only be 1 layer actually. But yeah, I think overall, like at least the print is shimmery. It's sparkly, you know. It has again that sparkly, you know, bubble iridescent finish to it right from the movie. And then the top, the top is separate, not like it, I mean it's sewn together, but it is a different fabric, I'm pretty sure, because it does have printed on details that do try to capture the details from the actual, you know, dress. Again, these are early days in May, right? It's soon gonna be June, but the movie is coming out in November, and I don't think we're gonna get a trailer until June 4th apparently. So we don't really know what the full-on dress looks like up close for Glinda, the blue one, but from what we can see from the pictures and the movie poster, I guess the doll, you know, the top does capture the details from the dress, but still I know it has to be a print. It has to be a print. Realistically, it has to, but even so, it looks like a really bad print. It looks like not, it looks out of focus. It looks not clear, and I don't know. I don't know. I wish the print was better for the top, you know, the details. And then we have her sleeves. Her sleeves are kind of like sheer, and they do have a little, you know, frill at the shoulders, which I don't know why, but the shoulder frills look really cheap. It's like, oh my god, it looks like really jagged and random, like sized, you know. But you know, at least they are there. At least they included the shoulder frills. And the wand, her you know, scepter is the exact same from the first release. The only difference here on the actual doll is the new hand mold for her to hold the wand. The crown is the same, I'm pretty sure. The face sculpt is the same, obviously. The face grading is the same. Maybe she has a more pinkish lipstick. The hairstyle is the same. And probably her stand is also going to be silver. So yeah, I think the dress overall, it's better than the first movie doll, for sure. Better because it's not shower curtain here. It looks like a more softer fabric, which is great. Anything is better than that shower curtain material because it just felt so cheap. At least this one feels more soft and flowy, but still I think, you know, it's okay. I guess, you know what, whatever. I'm still excited for the dolls. I'm still gonna get her, obviously, and I'm yes, I'm gonna review those dolls as well. I can't wait for the movie, for these dolls. I'm pumped, whatever these dolls end up looking like, because I'm just too excited. I don't care if they look like trash. I don't care. To me, they're gonna look amazing, and even so, you know, we're gonna get over it, because I think she looks good. I mean, she's cute. You know, it's what we expected, and I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. She's cute. I like the dress more than the first movie dress, for sure. And that was all of the Barbie news we had for today, but what do you think? Let me know down below. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below, only if you're able to, of course. Any support is greatly appreciated, and so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.